So we're going to have a class. And the reason for the class is because we put so much emphasis on us being the healers, but really God is the healer, right? Hashem is the healer. And we have to put our trust in Hashem. It's not easy because we always want to do we want to feel that we're doing everything we can, right? So sometimes we tend to do, let me do it myself. There is a story, I think it's from Bar Kokhba. Bar Kokhba was Mashiach. They said that he was Mashiach. He won many of the wars in Eretz Israel. Hashem always helped him. Then he had some struggles. And then, I don't really know the story, so I don't want to be saying that I'm the rabbi, but the story goes that he said to Hashem, oh, you help me. If you want to help me, I think there was a war he wanted to win. And Hashem says, don't go to that war. And he said, if you want to help me, help me. If you don't want to help me, don't help me. Something like that. Or I can fight it myself. And then it wasn't the right thing to say. He fought the war himself and he died during that war. That was one of his negative comments. Why he did it? Because he said to Hashem, if you want to help me, help me. If you don't want to help me, then stay out of it. I can do it myself. So we don't want to do that in medicine. We don't. So we learn from these tzaddikim. When we hear a story about a tzaddik, it's a lesson for ourselves. Why? Because the tzaddik wants to publicize what he did that we should not do. Now, those people were not simple people. They were very special people. They really work on themselves. They were really Nevi. They were the highest level of perfection of human beings. Okay. So that is one aspect. So even in medicine, we need to do a stop. Let's talk about Hashem. Hashem is the healer. Hashem is the creator. Okay? So we're asking Hashem to heal us. So we are reading here, obviously this class is going on for many years. And on Wednesday, 11 o'clock, we're reading letters of the Rebbe about healthy and body, mind, and spirit. So here is a story. So it's a letter. I'm going to read the letter and I'll explain it to you. Kashrut, kosher food. What's the benefit of keeping kosher? I was pleased to be informed about your steady advancement in matters of Torah called Torah Chaim, the Torah of Life. Why is the Torah called Torah of Life? Because it is the Jews' guide in life. So this is like the blueprint of the world. Hashem created the world, He creates us, and He tells us how we need to live and how we have to behave. And if we do that, we have life. Not just a physical life that we are eating and breathing, but a spiritual life that will be life of fulfillment, life of harmony, life of satisfaction. So Torah is called Torah of Life, Torah's Chaim, because it gives us life. It's also called Torah's Emes, it is truth. The truth. So sometimes we cannot underestimate the truth of Torah. And to be able to break away from our environment and learn something for a few minutes is like Yetziat Mitzrayim. It's like Exodus, because we're always involved in our life. It's like Egypt. We are sunken into it, but we have to elevate ourselves above it. And the only way to do it is through Torah. Why? Because the Torah is higher than the world. So when you learn Torah and the Torah is in your mind, then the Torah which is in your mind gives you the healing, because the Torah is connected to Hashem, and Hashem is the healer. So when you learn Torah, the Torah is in your body, it's in your mind encloses it, your mind encompasses it, and when God is in your life, when God is a source of healing, then here you have the healing. God is going to heal you. When you say, I don't need that, right? I don't want God he didn't treat me nicely. I had bad experience with him, and I don't want to, because then I have patients who said it to me. I'm done with God. I don't need God. I'm done with him. It was a person who their kids passed away, so it wasn't easy for them. So I understand. But okay, so let's go back to the letter. This is doubly gratifying since people of your standing have an impact on the community, for people look up to you and try to emulate you. Thus, your going from strength to strength in matters of Torah and mitzvahs is greatly multiplied through those who are inspired by your example. Not to mention the direct impact on children and through them on their children in an everlasting chain reaction. In light of the above, even if there are some difficulties to overcome, it is surely worthwhile to make the effort, since the effort only involves the individual, while the outcome benefits many. Okay, so you understand? So for you, it's a struggle to accomplish something. But when you accomplish something, it's not just affecting you, it affects your surrounding. Yeah. And then you gain the benefits of it. Okay? So when we help others, we gain benefit. For example, the Rebbe writes, and he says, I am not exaggerating. When you help somebody else in acts of kindness, it purifies your brain 1,000 times. This means what you can accomplish in 1 hour, somebody else can accomplish in 1,000 hours. Okay? So imagine, you can see the Rebbe obviously being the perfection of humanity. The Rebbe is smart. Whenever people ask him a question, he gave the answer right away.
Yeah.
He gave an answer. Everything had an answer. Everything had a solution. Because the Torah has solutions. So by dollars, sometimes I look at dollars and I see, somebody will ask me, I would have to say, let me think about it. Let me think of an answer. The Rebbe always had an answer. You can see that, you can see the wise person he is. Okay, let's go on. Also, add to this the fact that this is also the channel to receive God's blessings in all needs, and that God reward in kind and in a most generous measure. The above refers to all matters of Torah and mitzvahs, but has a special significance in regard to kashrut, kosher food. As a doctor, it's written to a doctor. As a doctor, you know the immense knowledge that has been accumulated recently in the area of diet and nutrition, and how much the quality of food affects physical and mental health. For Jews, the dietary laws have come down with the Torah itself, the Torah having revealed the true meaning of monotheism, of which the Jewish people have been the bearers ever since. The Torah was relevant not only in those days of old, when paganism and idolatry were the general practice in the world, but it is just as relevant in the present day and age, since it is only the Torah and mitzvahs that are the basis of pure monotheism, rooted in the absolute unity of God. Okay? This means that the Jew brings unity and harmony into the physical world. Okay? So now the Rebbe is going to explain, how do you bring harmony into the world? How do we do that? How do we bring harmony? The Rebbe is going to explain. By eliminating any departmentalization in daily life. Okay? Meaning, people usually say, this is medicine, this is food, this is exercise, this is religion, this is politics. Don't mix it. Okay? They make departments, like compartments. He says, eliminate this compartmentalization, or practicing one religion only occasionally, meaning, okay, I'm Jewish on Shabbos, I'm Jewish on Rosh Hashanah, or I put tefillin in the morning and then the rest of the day I do whatever I want. It doesn't work. Eliminate, the Rebbe said. Or as some misguided and misconceived individual might think that they can practice Judaism at home, but must make concessions and compromises outside of the home. The Rebbe says, don't do that. All such differences are contrary to the true unity, the pure monotheism. Okay? For the concept of pure monotheism is not just confined to the idea that there is one God, but at the same, it also requires unity in the personal life of each and every Jew, who is a member of the one people, Goy Echad, of which it is said that they are one people on earth. According to the explanation of the Alter Rebbe, founder of Chabad, one people on earth means that they also bring oneness and unity in earthly things. And it is only in this way that the individual can achieve complete personal harmony and unity of the body and soul. At all time, whether in the synagogue, at home, or in the office. Thus, the importance of kashrut to a Jew is obvious, since the food and beverages that he consumes becomes blood and tissue and energy, and food that is not suitable, meaning not kosher for a Jew, can only alienate him for matters of Yiddishkeit. Okay? So if we are going to eat, if somebody eats non-kosher food, it keeps you away from Judaism. It makes your brain unclean, makes your brain not straight. Only proper and kosher food can nourish the Jew physically, mentally, and spiritually. As already mentioned, there is no need to elaborate on this to you, a physician, even though your specialty is not directly in the field of nutrition. The most desirable blessing that can be expressed in this case is that you should indeed serve as a living and inspiring example for others to emulate, and that through your inspiration, many others will go from strength to strength in matters of Torah and mitzvahs in daily life. Beautiful letter. This is the method of the Rebbe. Create harmony. Don't make compartments. Don't live differently here, differently there. And you'll benefit. And that's what I see. The Rebbe sent shluchim, emissaries to the world to open a Chabad house. He didn't tell them to be a businessman over there. He told them, go and live a Jewish life and explain to others what Jewish lives are. And it will attract them. It will help you and it will help them. And as much as it helps them, it's going to help you. And that's what the Rebbe wanted. He wanted to live a Jewish life and teach Torah, and you'll bring and unite. Thank you. Any questions, comments?
No, nice, beautiful letter.
Enough.
I
Thank
think
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Call to bye-bye.
it says so.